Hello everybody, welcome in Dref Builder Paint Meets Plastic. Welcome in today. Happy Friday everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I hope you had a wonderful week. I'm going to jump right in and just start painting. So let's do this. Alright, get the palette off screen here. We have good old out of focus Uri Agnerson. And we're going to paint a couple things. Be working through a couple things before we jump into painting his weapon blade. What's going on, guys? Yeah, this is the last mini in this small lot we have to paint. We painted a couple of the new characters and the new vehicle. So I'm finishing this dude up today, and then we'll see what else we do. What's up, John Lockridge? How you doing? So we do have a special guest coming into the stream, but that'll be later. Zen's gonna come hang out with us, most likely. Hope you guys are doing well today. If I finish this dude, I have some different Thousand Suns minis I want to paint. So hopefully I'm able to start on those. I don't think they'll take quite as long, but they're minis I've never painted before, so we'll see. Doing some basic stuff with the rock. Give it a good wash and a dry brush here in a little bit, and then we'll paint these little capillaries that are coming out of the ground. Probably blue. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So let that dry. Doing some work? Just chilling in the sun? Okay. Nice. Okay. Get our satin black, down a layer of this. I'm going to try to get a nice low highlight on this blade. So we'll start from a nice black base coat. Try to prime some minis this evening. Weather cooperates. Oh, cool. What are you gonna be? What you gonna be priming? Yeah. Well, our weather up here has been pretty erratic this week, so we will. We'll see if things change. What I do need, though, I need a nice mid-tone gray. You prime something as well? Oh, cool. Oh, and you're priming Votann? Nice. Alright. Blood Bowl Orc team. A Black Orc team. Deep Rock Galactic Mini. That's super cool. You're gonna stream tomorrow? Nice. Alright. That's exciting. Yeah, as you want to see John Lockridge, or not John Lockridge, sorry, Dreft Builder. Painting some Blood Bowl and Deep Rock Galactic. It's the place to do it. His beard started there, and we're going to end up adding in some white to that beard, but we're just waiting for some colors to dry at this point. Something else I wanted to do. Check the LGS, see if my new Votann minis are in. Oh, they get them on they get their Warhammer shipments in on Fridays. It's worth knowing. Yeah, I'm still waiting for more minis for this particular lot. I might end up just shipping these out. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, where I'm still waiting on minis. Painting stuff, so that's so unfortunate. Okay, yeah, that little red on the shoulder pad really helps. We'll get a second coat on that when that dries. So we'll do, okay, so what we're gonna do, since we have things, or time, I guess, we are going to put a bit of this pink down. And this is just Pro Acryl. Here. We're going to kind of find our places where we want our colors. So we want our bright colors here. Colors down here, up here, and I'm going to assume want it up here. Just getting ourselves a little guide when we paint, and then we'll mirror this on the other side of the blade. I try to use a lot of magenta. In this color, in this this transition here, but pink is a nice, like, really bright end to this color. Want to experiment with some neon colors? Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah. Black horse with bright colors. That sounds awesome. Okay. Let's get just a little bit of a second coat here. Okay, some very basic stuff. All right. Hey, T Slayer, what's going on? So series gives more freedom. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Cultured American, what's up? What's up? All right. Welcome in, guys. We're gonna see what's dry. Let's get a second coat on this burnt red here. I feel like Warhammer Fantasy in general is a little more tongue-in-cheek, a little less serious. So you can kind of get away with that kind of stuff. Put a little bit of white down. A little drop. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday, T Slayer. Awesome. You do anything fun today? Hopefully you didn't have to go to work today. So a couple hours painting my Domitars yesterday. Ready to wash and rather than proceed to drop one, bust his arm off and feet. Yeah. That's what happens. That really sucks though. Sorry to hear that, man. That's a 3D print, right? The Domitars? Or are those like cast resin? .3D prints are a little harder to reassemble once they kind of go. Yeah, 3D print, yeah, because they tend to shatter. Oh, you're on vacation. Okay, cool. Very cool. Well, glad you got to be on vacation for your birthday. That is, that's awesome to hear. Okay. A little bit of beard highlights there. And we go to what's next. We can do some stuff with the red. So I'm gonna grab this new orange. What if I ask the Tyranid painting scheme? Yeah, good Harold. So it's fairly simple. The carapace is Pro-Acryl dark blue. So this color, and then Pro-Acryl gray blue. And what I do, it's base coat dark blue, then it's 2 drops, 1 drop, 2 drops dark blue, 1 drop gray blue, and then it's 1 drop dark blue, 2 drops gray blue. That's it. Those are your highlights. So a little thicker highlight on the kind of the edges of the carapace with the darker mix, and then you go into the lighter mix, and that's it. The flesh is it's the same thing, but you're using dark purple and I use faded plum. So it's base coat dark purple, then 2 parts, 1 part dark and light, and then 1 part, 2 parts dark and light. And that's it. And I do the claws and everything black with a gray highlight. So it's Pro Acrylic Coal Black. And then I'll just use like straight up dark warm gray to mix it or to highlight it. Yeah, measuring paint mixes with droppers is easier. Yeah, that's why I like the flip top bottles. The flip top bottles are the way to go because these put out like a nice clean drop, like a consistent drop. They were clean breaks. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you would pin a 3D print like that. Like pinning it's risky too because you have a chance of shattering things when you're pinning. Okay, a bit of highlight there. Did they stop making flip tops? Oh, I see your dropper bottles. The bottles come with the dropper bottles. You should be able to buy the flip tops separately. Yeah, they might just be like out of stock or something too. Okay. Got a bit of color on there. Let's see, there is some silver I wanted to work on too. We're just gonna keep getting all these little random like touch-up colors out of the way here. Okay. Silver on that. Now for his eyes, I'll get a slightly smaller brush, just a little easier. Okay, let that dry. Are we good to put a wash? I think we are. So do a wash on this base. We're just going to try to be efficient with our time. just a strong tone wash, so brown wash. Still wet in some spots. Hey, Blue, what's up? Are you in the office again? Twice in 1 week? That is unfortunate. More brown wash. We're just chilling today. Zendral might be here later. Well, he will be later when he gets here. So yeah, chill. Normal stream until our guest arrives. Okay. Some little wash on those rocks. Yeah, normal. Yeah. Okay, and I guess while that's drying, we'll go ahead and start on the let's see, do spot on magenta. We're gonna start on this it's a weapon highlight. So what I'll do, I'm gonna take this magenta. I'm gonna pick a spot right in the middle here. I'm gonna put this down. This magenta, it's a single pigment paint. And it's a really nice color, but it's also like near transparent. Really hard to get a feel for it. We're going to use a lot of layers on this paint. Try to make a good looking layer of magenta. We'll see. See what we're able to do. Office 80% of every week. That's so lame. Oh, the Pathfinder's kill team kit for the Tau. I didn't realize how tiny Tau infantry. Yeah, they're little, like, they're just the size of like humans. You have a whole crude army, but you've never seen the actual Tau minis, because that's pretty amazing if that's the case. Tech support. Yeah. What's up, Clicks? Yeah, how does Blue have that much of a technically Tau army and then has never built Tau infantry? It's really amazing. Start mixing paints here. And guys, I do have some names to write on minis. So we'll do that maybe after this shade here. Mystic, Amethyst, how you doing? Never built? Thought you said you'd never seen one. Oh, I guess I mean, if he didn't realize how tiny they were, I imagine he had never seen them. That's my guess, though. All right. Keep working into this. Can never do an office job. Yeah. Tower, Gross, Crude are best. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. Votann are your arch nemesis? Why is that? Why are Votann the arch nemesis? Okay. Before we keep going, let's do this. I have 3 tactical marines that people got their names on. And what I'm going to tell you guys is that I am adding, had a commission, it was nothing but bad luck. Oh, okay, that's how I feel every time I paint Votann. They always seem to come up short, yeah. So I have a little goal to raise some money to buy myself a Legion Fellblade, and one of the things that we're doing to kind of, I guess, raise that money, but I am putting your names on my Thousand Suns minis. So if you would like your name on a mini that I take to actual games, and I actually play and use, then this is your chance. All it takes is 100 bits or a $1 donation to put yourself on a tactical marine or a basic infantry. So assault marine, despoiler, tactical, heavy support, tactical support, those kind of minis. If you want to be on a more elite mini like a Terminator, that is 500 bits or $5. So, and you can actually name one of my tanks if you want. And to name one of my tanks, it's just 1,000 bits or $10, and you can pick the name for the tank with some caveats, but you can pick the name for the tank. All right. Write down. This is my draws. Okay. You can name it Tanky McTankface. That has actually been suggested several times. In here. The Fellblade kit is $210 retail. And you can write Space Wolf Lover in Latin if you want. Yeah. Whoever ends up donating the most money or bits, that person gets to name the Fellblade. Okay. Sure, paint marker apparently is Not running out of ink, but it's going slow. All right, Big Papa SC is in there. Let's one more. What paint pen is that? I don't know, Amazon brand, Artistro. Works well enough. So that's all it takes to get your name on a mini. You can do sound alerts if you want to do the notifications that way. All right, and then we need Ravensbeard 1, and he wanted to name it Space Wolf. That's okay. I normally don't let people choose names, but I know he's a big Space Wolf guy, so.
Good job.
Hey, thank you for that. Need to actually open up my my Twitch page so I can see everything that's going on here. There we go. There's Space Wolf, the Thousand Sun. Wonder what this does. Just gives a good job. That's what it does. Is there a way to get my name on? There is, Cody. Yeah. So the way you do it, you it's through bits. So 100 bits gets your name on a basic Marine. So like a tactical Marine, assault Marine, you know, those kind of guys. 500 bits or a $5 donation will get your name on a more elite mini, and I can let you choose. I'll tell you what we got. But you can choose what mini your name goes on at $5. And if you want to just come up with a name for a tank, that's just 1,000 bits or $10. That's all it is. Hey, Big Papa. Big Papa, someone donated money and got your name on 1,000 Sun, by the way. So you are, I just finished writing your name on this mini. So congrats, Big Papa. Yep. All right. We're going to continue on with this magenta craziness. What's up, man? Thank you for ever do that. I think it may have been... Was it Mydraw? I think Mydraw did. Off Twitch Day, be bombarding with Berserker Rage. Oh, yeah, yeah. I bet you would. I bet you would. Yeah, painting family's doing great. We're got no complaints, at least. So I can say that at least. I'm gonna transition this fast enough. Working in stages. I have, like, you know, middle in each end, and then I work in the middle of those. That's how you kind of do it, I guess. Oh, I'm doing it. See my little coffee Primark video? I saw, I did see a couple of them. Yeah, I haven't been on Instagram too much, but I saw you posted them. I haven't watched them yet, I admit. Amethyst is going for the meme content creator. They're like their Starbucks order, right? Or something. Is that what it is? Mydraw is truly the bestest of the servants of the Dark Lord. Yeah. yeah. So we got yeah, we've raised a decent amount of money toward the project, so toward the mini. So if you guys want to give more or donate more or do something, we can do that. And again, largest donation person gets to name the tank. My only requirements for naming the tank are It just has to be something that my son can read, because he can read now. So, you know. But he can, something that he reads and that he doesn't give me uncomfortable questions about. So we gotta keep it there. That's I think I'm not transitioning quite as fast as I need to be. Let's put that up here. Store in GW in Dallas that has a cafe and all the drinks are various Warhammer themed drinks. That's cool. Well, there you go. Yeah, the meme videos are quick. That's fair. Yeah. I've tried to make painting tutorial videos and it's so much work. It's so much time. You're like, oh, cool, is a 15-minute video. Like, this is just not even worth whatever. Pinkson's a reader now, yeah. Are we really supposed to be getting more new models? Who are we that you're talking about, Clicks? $30 short on shading takes 3 hours to make. Yeah, at a minimum. At a minimum, though. Like, that's the crazy thing. Double the time I'm working on a step to make a 10-second videos people don't watch past the first 2 minutes. Yeah, exactly, Mystic. Yeah. It's wild how, like, it gets pretty disheartening, honestly. Like, when you put, like, everything in this video and you're like, yeah, it's gonna be so good. But you know it's not, and people aren't gonna watch it, and you're like 6 hours in to just like the painting step, and you're like, oh, now I have to edit this video and do all this stuff, and then it's just, yeah. Yeah, Clicks, I don't, everybody gets new models eventually. I don't know who you're talking about, Clicks. Like, is there a specific faction getting new? Are you talking about, like, Votann getting new models? This magenta is practically transparent. We're gonna try to leverage that. See if we can't continually work up something brighter. The coolest Votann mini? Yeah, it's cool mini. It's cool mini. We're taking our time on him. It says Burry Agnerson. As far as the naming goes, guys, also if you're a Patreon member, let me know and I'll get your name on a mini. We'll figure that out because that'll count toward everything. So. Is we may have to record next weekend? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, Blue. Yeah. No problem with that. What is next weekend? I could probably find time next weekend. Just gonna keep going through. These stages of paint. Let's see if we can't build up a nice magenta here. Oh, wait, we gotta drink water. Feels good. Worked out this morning. Added weight to my squats, so it's kind of nice. I'm kind of a wimp, but seeing my my squat numbers go up is great. So speaking of squats, but I'm at 180 pounds for my regular. I don't know what my max is. I don't bother with that, but my workout amount is 180. So weeknights work for me. I might be able to do a weeknight. Yeah. Not gonna happen. We have 4 things planned. Yeah. I get it. No, I get it, Blue. That's cool. Yeah, we could try a weeknight. My only thing with a weeknight is like, I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal, but like, if it's on a weeknight, it's like after everybody goes to sleep and our house carries sound a lot. So it's it just ends up being like like I have to talk really softly, and I don't know if people like that as much or not. Let's do one more coat of this magenta. We're just going to take it. Hey, Flotsam. What's going on? Painting these weapons like this always makes me super nervous. Making espresso, apparently. Oh, ultramarines. Okay. I was wondering if you were talking about ultramarines. I wasn't sure though. I didn't want to just make assumptions and start talking about something. Are ultramarines getting new minis? Valrak put a video out today, right? Didn't he say like an upgrade sprue? He said Gilliman's not getting a new model. That's not happening. But he did say that there's an Ultramarines upgrade sprue or set coming and a combat patrol. So maybe the upgrade stuff in the combat patrol. You have good news? Well, I don't know what that is. Yeah. I don't know what that is either. Yeah, with this. Yeah, low strength create. That's true. That's true. Yeah. And you know, if we gotta do a weeknight, we gotta do a weeknight, you know, like I know if you want to do your project, I don't want to be the one holding you back. Blue highlights look good. Thank you. My it's like a classic kind of Tyrannid recipe that I had been using. A fat bear is like a fat innkeeper. Maybe. You need to upgrade sprue. The current one's bad. The current Ultramarines upgrade sprue is really bad. In fact, when I was getting into my Primaris army and I chose Ultramarines, I specifically avoided the upgrade sprue because it was worthless. Like, you get transfers in literally every Marine box you buy. And I think the only unique thing it has in there is a Gladius. Like, that's it. Like, that's not even that cool. Time of year when grizzly bears are going into hibernation, naturally. They've gotten rather rotund, so people all vote on who put in the most work this season and who got the fattest this season. For like actual grizzly bears? Is that a thing? Oh, okay. Weird. Future Snow, what's up? The blues and purples. Yes. Yes, Tyranids. I think if you go on my Instagram, I think you can find pictures of the actual Tyranids I painted in this scheme. Because that was an actual color scheme. I painted an army for someone in those colors. Let's see, I know this magenta with a little bit of that pink in there. Might up a little too bold. We'll see. You can vote. That's pretty funny. You're starting your bulk in solidarity. Okay, okay, nice. The Dark Angels upgrade, it wasn't great either. That's too bad to hear. Just gonna start. It has a watcher, though? Oh, that's cool. Alright. That's a nice touch. What faction does, what Space Marine Legion does have a good upgrade sprue? The Blood Angels upgrade sprue is great. Blue's asking, is it the Alaskan Fat Bear competition? So he's asking. The Black Templars one's good? Okay, okay. No sweat. So my daughter said, it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, oh, gosh. Your kids chill? That must be nice. I have the most unchill kid. Painting Sun might be streaming with me on Monday, though. He does not have school. But I still have to work, so amazing how that works out. He is pretty chill on stream. He started doing this thing where he uses a streamer voice when he streams with me. I don't know if I can take it. Start printing Dark Angels upgrades. Nice. Yeah, that's what it is. Salamanders, do they have a good upgrade sprue? They had like a Thunderhammer in there, right? Yeah, cue up the dad jokes. Yeah. Get the like and subscribe established early. Oh, man. Painting Sun has also... this kid has like fully transitioned into wanting cash for his birthday and Christmas. But now he started talking about how he wants his own PC. I was talking to him about it the other day. And now that's just like, that's the thing he wants. I want to do 2 coats of this color. We want a smoother transition, and what's going to happen is as I add more of this pink, this like bright pink, it's going to get the pigment levels are going to increase, so it's going to be a lot less transparent paint. So I need to make sure that trying to keep it a smooth transition. Hey, Dundersnuff, what's going on? You say you had a productive meeting? Weird. That's cool. We should have Zendra on the house soon. Some of that paint. Go, yeah. You can see already, like, the amount of alteration, that little bit of pink in there. What's on this color? Leading stormwater guy. Book recommendations. Study materials to prep me when I start my degree program. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Well, good luck, Dunder. Working our way in the same direction, which is toward the light. We want to do. Sometimes that's easier said than done. That's what we're going to try to do. Nice. Okay. Hey, Zen. Zendral's coming soon. I guess that's my cue to leave. Yeah, there's John. John Lockridge has to throw shade at Zendral, all the way from YouTube. Yeah, his own PC. That's what we told him, Blue. We were like, yeah, you want your own PC, you better start saving money. His horse girl husbandry chores. You guys are wild. Very much turning into like a hot pink. Last plate's 30 minutes away. That is up to you. That is, I'll let you make that call. Like I said, I'm not in a particular rush. Like, I'm really excited to see the stuff, but may as well. Okay, all right. Zendral's printing me some terrain. 2 rounds of pizza rolls in the oven. Gosh. I like that unit of measurement. Other side here. I haven't had pizza rolls in so long. Why does that sound so good? Train came out so good. I'm so excited to see it. They are the best, yeah. True. Let's get the front of this. Migrate over to pizza roll. Cook time in my household, pretty sure I've got their phone. Order that sandwich? Oh, sweet. All right. That sounds good. I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. All right. Let's grab some more ink. Mix it in here. That's a nice mix. We'll try this. Pizza bagel. Yeah, painting wife, her like dream food that she can't eat are mozzarella sticks. But my mom used to get pizza bagels all the time. I never liked them as much. Never just quite as good to me. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. We are going to get a cool sword. Did you show him the Mark II? Yeah. So this is the Mark II. And you had Big Papa on the Mark VI. So Big Papa on the Mark VI. My girl's on the Mark II. And then we also wrote down the, let's see, it was Raven's Beard. And I granted this request, Space Wolf. So we got 3 Tactical Marines. And the thing about the Tactical Marines, if you want your name on them, I will use Tactical Marines every single game. So, like, those minis will never not be taken. Yeah. Space Wolf is an Alpha Legionnaire disguised as a Space Wolf, disguised 1,000 Sun. Yeah. It's just Robert Downey Jr. all in the end. Yes, Space Wolf, yeah. So, 100 bits, $1 donation, get your name in the Tactical Marines, or Assault Marines, or, you know, something equivalent. 500 bits or $5, you get an Elite. 1,000 bits or a $10 donation, you get to name one of my tanks. Then when we hit our goal, the highest donor gets to name the tank, gets to name the Fellblade that I buy with that money. Does Robert Downey Jr. come into this? Tropic Thunder. Just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. What was the phrase? Yeah, playing a dude. Yeah. You've never seen Tropic Thunder? Oh man. Movie is wild. Absolutely wild. Zrekril, welcome. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Is his name like, it's like Kirk Lazarus, right? Isn't that his name? I watched that movie not too long ago. Leave a lurk. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, yeah. Go watch it. The last good R-rated comedy, yeah. Tropic Thunder and the Other Guys. I don't know what came out later, but The Other Guys is one of my favorite comedy movies as well. Fellblade is a tank. Yes, it is a very big tank. It's like a Baneblade sized Space Marine tank. Working on 30k kit bash ideas. Well, you gotta tell me all about that. So, what legion, what kit bashes, what are you doing here? Because I'm a big 30k fan. So, the opening scene is amazing. Yeah, it's my favorite rock scene. Honestly, my favorite Dwayne Johnson scene. Of any movie he's in. Aim for the bushes. They just jump off the building. It's wild. Great looking power blade. Thank you. Still work in progress. Yeah, we're trying to get it done here. I'm just having fun taking my time on this because it's kind of like the last big step I have to do on this mini, so I just want to enjoy it and have fun with the process. Word bearers. Oh, very nice. All right. That's cool. They got some really interesting rules. They have like some cool stuff this edition. Are you kit bashing like demons and stuff? Is that what you're doing? Making like the demonic units and everything, or what's the kit bashing? Yeah, please come hang out. Yeah. Saturnine Praetor with more possessed waiting in the wings. That's sweet. Are you gonna do the unique Saturnine Terminators? Can't listen. There goes my heroes out laughing about it. Yeah. The movie with Dwayne and Samuel, the one called The Other Guys. I remember. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, Night Trap. That's probably one of my favorite comedies. It's a good color to really even out everything. Yeah, let me see. So, I play Thousand Suns with, I have some Solar Rocks and some Militia to go along with them, but I have about 10,000 points of Thousand Suns I'm working on, so I guess as a Thousand Suns player I have to be cool with Word Bearers because they were both cool with each other. They were friends. Yeah, there's a lot of children, a lot of sons. Yeah, you like the Euro palette sitting there? It's our safe for work palette. That's what it is. Is it done with 30k Legion transfer sheets or $35 for a piece of paper? Yes and no. Like, I've bought 3 of them at this point, and I really like those transfer sheets. But also, some of them are really bad. Yeah, I really like the transfer sheets, to be honest, especially the big banner pieces. Some of the legions have really poorly done banner transfers, but I have some good ones, and I enjoy them. This around. Get our next color. Let's thin this out a little bit. Are there only 1,000 suns? No, there's more than 1,000 of them. At their height, right before Prospero, there was about between 80 and 90,000, according to like the old school. The black books were like the ones that had all like the basic Legion information, like super in-depth stuff. But yeah, at their height there was inflated numbers. Yeah. Well, the story was that they were called the 1,000 Suns when they were first created on Terra, and they nobody really knew why they were called that. Well, then the flesh change started happening, so they kind of raced to find Magnus. And yeah, by the time they showed up and united with him, there were 1,000 of them left. So yeah, so there was only 1,000 of them. Okay, oh, there we go. That's such a good color. I will check out that whip here in just a second. Getting really into my colors right now. There. Escape the monster in the bed. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Except it's not to escape the monsters, it's to escape being turned into the monster. Which is a similar but important distinction. Here, just a couple more layers. I'm gonna check out these word bearers. Let's take a look. It's finally raining. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did say I was going to go grill in Florida, so makes sense. All right, Saturnine Praetor. Very nice. Oh, and you're giving him like a possessed arm. That's really cool. That's such a nice touch. Yeah, great looking shoulder pad. Changing the axe a bit. Yeah, seriously great stuff. I love it. Nice corpse banner. That's cool. Is that your command squad? Is that what that would be? Oh, hey, you're Saturnine Dreadnought stepping on something too. I love it. The scrolls and the purity seals are a great touch, man. You're incredible hobbyist. Incredible work. Man, guys, check out Zurikril's stuff in the whips. Just excellent conversions all around. Great stuff. So flesh change caused by gene seed or by Tzeentch playing around to get a new army? I think it was more a gene seed flaw. Turning into spot or exploding. Yeah, Arumon's brother died like that. Yep. And Arumon was like starting to turn. Was like a whole thing when they found Magnus. So like he was feeling it. The legions were just mentally unstable, like Space Wolves and Blood Angels. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I think Tzeentch had an influence in it, but I think it was more like Tzeentch was preventing it, doing something to prevent it, but it was more just like a temporary prevention, right? I mean, I think the Chaos Gods all messed with the Gene Seed. Go for this, and we're gonna kind of do two stages here. Ignore this little middle piece. There's some whipped wild stuff, man. Great work. Absolutely fantastic work. More here. A little correction there to make. We'll see. Impressive you're able to do a lot of conversions, not much green stuff. Yeah, yeah. Fantastic stuff. I do think that is a great part about playing Word Bearers in Heresy, is that you can really leverage those Chaos Space Marine kits from 40k. I think Zrikril did that really really well. Headcanon is Tzeentch messed up the gene seed, so he'd he'd be able to stop it. Yeah, yeah. Which could be it. Yeah. If one played a Legion of the Damned in 30k, would they play as Astartes or demons? Legion of the Damned didn't exist in 30k, so. But if you played, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know how you would play those. But you could do something like Black Shields or Shattered Legions, which are getting rules. When did Legion of the Damned appear? I don't know, like the mid 30,000s or something. I don't think they're great. I think they're fantastic. I think they're awesome. You know, obviously, like, we're always going to be our own worst critic when it comes to this stuff, because like we spend hours on this, like looking into every detail and you know, and all that, and Yeah, so you're obviously going to have a little harsher opinion of it than others do, but I think it's solid stuff. Take a little more. Little flow improver into this pink. Techmarine can be better. What did you use for the servo arm on your Techmarine? Yeah, the front of the Techmarine's a little messy, but otherwise, like I don't know. You can cover that up with stuff though. I don't know if it's intentional, then like it's cool. Oh, havoc bits. Okay, like if it's like mutant, I don't know, gut spilling out or something. Like perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, we're gonna take this pink, most of this paint off. Get the easy parts, the outline first. Oh, there's a master of signals. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Do you have any finished minis that you would share a picture of? Any painted minis? I'm just curious. I'm not here to like critique. I don't like I don't offer criticism unless people really ask for them. But I just love seeing what people paint. Okay. We got that outline. Hey, Butterscorch, what's up? Oh, it's from the Night Lord's kill team. Okay. Careful. Okay, okay. Play all 4 legions and Chaos Space Marines. Dang. Power Sword looks better. Thank you. I appreciate it, Butterscorch. Welcome in. Blade's looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have separate armies for Blood Angels, Black Templars? I saw Space Wolf, but Mr. commented on it. What did I miss? So, this guy, Space Wolf. Ravensbeard is an avid Space Wolf player. And when he got me to name a mini, he politely asked that I name the mini Space Wolf instead of putting his name on the mini. And so I did. Brush to direct new hero, yeah. Show world use. Yeah, you got the 4 like classic chaos ones. Okay. Much of a line. Why are the lines so sloppy on this side? Go. The line a little bolder. So thank you, Slim Richmond. We're trying. Got too many people watching. Suffering from success, yeah. You own all the HQ and units for word bearers. Nice. Yeah, the Kip Ashes are great, aren't they? Yeah. Favorite thing to do. Oh yeah, thank you. I mean, it's a lot of practice and a lot of good tools and everything, but I appreciate the compliments. My hands are shaky too. That's why I stabilize them against each other. Okay. Part of me wants to go back through some of these lines here. It's like bright coat of paint. Get this as well. This rune I need to paint. Okay. So a little more on here. Beaver should be here soon. Oh, cool. Okay. Had an interview. I hope it went well. You've had caffeine is shaky? Yeah. I get it. Yeah, let's do the chicken cutlet Caesar. Oh, that sounds so good. Went great. Moving forward to get into the police academy. Okay, nice. Hope much success. It's almost done. All right. I get a 3D print, guys, and the greatest sandwich in the world. Maybe the greatest sandwich in the world. I do get it. That's not a maybe, but it is a win-win. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say sword is good. You know what? No, it's not.
First of all, let me take just a moment to thank you for allowing me back into your home.
Hey, Zrico, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, I love talking about Horus Heresy. I love painting Horus Heresy. Yeah, I love to see what people are working on. So that's great stuff, man. Keep sharing. Okay. Got Yield Sword. Oh, dang, and sent a sub. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I get to bask in his friendship. That's true. Yeah, that's the price I pay for the sandwich and the prince. Is all the basking. What was I gonna do? Oh, Big Papa gave him the sub. Okay. I got it. All right. Big Papa gives sub. That's what he does, man. What a dude, Big Papa. Thanks, man. All right. So what I'm going to do next, we're going to do a little bit on this base. So we'll get a small, like, kind of ratty brush here. That's a really small ratty brush. But that's okay. What else do we got? It's a small and very ratty brush. There we go. Okay. Except the response is dope kit bashes. Yeah. And guys, if you want your name on a Thousand Suns mini, one of my personal minis that I will take into games, bits, 100 bits, get your name on a tactical marine or equivalent. 500 bits or equivalent donation, so $5 donation or whatever, will get you on one of the elite minis. So I'm currently filling out my Sekhmet Terminator squad with people. I think we've had 7 or 8 at this point. I think it's 8 at this point. But there's a couple more left. I have plenty of other elite squads and other Terminator squads and stuff, so you can choose if you want to be on in some other squad. But just every time I take you guys in the game, you'll be there and you'll be fighting, and there will be tales of glory. Victory to be won, those kind of things. So, and I'm just asking for these donations. It's just gonna go toward helping me get a Legion Fellblade that's coming out. You'll be the first casualty. No. Unless we end up with full squads of painted dudes, it's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna take your minis out first. I'll take Space Wolf out first. Painting Zinch Flame by base coating green, dry brushing white, light blue contrast, dry brushing on pink spur. Wow, okay, so all kinds of colors in that scheme. That's crazy. That's really cool, though. Zendral, yeah. People think he's called Zendral because I guess my accent. Space Wolf's gonna pass 100% of his saves. Yeah, exactly. That's why he's going right in the front line. He's gonna take every single hit. What's up, Killa Cam? How you doing? Yeah, I think that's a great idea for Zinch Flames Butterscorch. That's a lot, and I think there's a lot that can go wrong with that, but I think it's great. You guys see Killa Cam's Logan Grimnar mini? Crazy. The dude just won't paint for like 3 years, and then he'll come back and he'll paint that mini. Have it prime before winter hits? Nice. Okay, that's a good goal. Do you have a group to play with? Or are you wanting to play the game, or are you just collecting? Yeah, Killa Cam, seriously. Some of the best minis I have ever seen. Some of the best painted minis I've ever seen. Definitely some of the best stuff in the server. Paint tonight or celebrate good interview? Both. Celebrate by painting. I don't know why that's not the option. Doing Exalted Sorcerer is nice. Very cool. Okay, so, because I didn't even think about this. Yeah, right, dude. You paint a mini every 3 years. You can't convince me otherwise. His Erebus's mini. Ew. We got some dark purple here. Just need to paint in some of the fleshy bits. I'm not doing actual basing on the mini, but I'm going to paint the little the tactical rock. Small group heresy. I didn't know till last month. Oh, cool. All right, that's great. The 3.0 rules are really good. I've played close to a dozen games at this point, and I'm really enjoying it. I think the rules are better than 2.0. For as cool as 2.0 was, I loved the second edition rules. I do think that 3.0 is better. You know, almost as much Votann as Thousand Suns. It feels like it. It does feel like it. Okay, we're gonna need some dark blue now. An idea for a siege breaker. You have mutated pieces on them. All this Tyranid stuff. Yeah, none of these Votann minis I paint here are like display quality. I'm having fun with the weapon this guy's carrying, but otherwise, just trying to do like a nice tabletop standard. Get off that base.
Look at me!
Ooh, okay, and whips. All right, sweet. 1 minute, 1 minute my draw. Finish up this blue here. Okay, we got that blue. Let's check out General Caboose. Hey, what's going on? Congrats on the good interview. Hopefully all goes well. Let's look at the whips. Oh, he's painting the death marks. That's a crazy color scheme. That's super unique. Oh, and you got the fluorescent paint so it glows with the black light. Very nice, Mydril. Great work. Absolutely fantastic work. Oh, and the Saturnine Termies put together. Leviathan. Bunch of tanks. Great stuff. Dang. You got a lot of stuff put together. And Zreek, is that Painting Dad stream up on the PC? Yes, it is. Is it? No. Dang. It's like Discord. Dang it. All right. A lot of you guys paint right in front of a PC, and if you're posting pictures during stream, it's, you know, that's my stream up, so it's fun to see. PPD Discord? I know, crazy. It might be my Discord. I don't think it is. Oh, okay, you got Abbott on. That looks cool. Man, he did like the lighting effects and stuff. No, you're a great painter. Great stuff. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. And, yeah, we're going to come back. I'm going to finish up the little basing things, and I think we might start on some more minis if we got time. So, and then Zen will show up at some point. I think he just didn't want to be on stream today, so he's just taking his good old time. But That's a good time to hydrate and stretch. So guys, get a drink of water. I'm going to take a drink of water too. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, I am back. What's going on? Someone gave you a bubble wand at work? Huh. Make Abaddon look good for my buddy. Oh, you paid it for someone else. That's awesome. That's awesome. You got bruschetta for lunch. Nice. You painted up some terrain for a friend. There you go. There you go. Instant noodles, the fourth. I haven't had instant noodles in a while. Yeah, Zen ordered lunch for us, and then for dinner I have a roast in the crock pot. So I'm pretty excited. The whole house smells amazing. It's torture all day. Like I'm like counting calories and have like a calorie limit. And so like I'm trying to be good about what I eat and like not go over the limit and everything, and then like this pot roast just cooks all day, all stinking day, and I have to like smell it all day. Instant noodles are super good. Yeah, cooking bangers and mash for dinner. Nice. Nice. Going to the Warhammer Museum next month. That's awesome, son of Dwalin. That's really cool. Alright. Let's highlight. We got some highlights to do. On my way, as is the Sammy. Alright, sweet. It begins. Yeah, please do share some pictures. Prepare to be bankrupt. Yeah. And Son of Dwalin, your name is on a mini, right? Your name's already... Yeah, you got your name on a Terminator. So, Son of Dwalin is one of the crew. So, we have the painting horde for the undead with people's names on it. What's a good Thousand Sons themed name for people to be part of? Is it like the painting cult? Because I feel like that has some implications that probably go beyond miniatures, but maybe the painting cult is the right word. Please no. You know, nobody ever admits to being in a cult, right? Back to work. All right. Yeah, please keep sharing. It's really cool. Brotherhood of Paint. Yeah, that's not very Thousand Sunsy though. But that's a decent one. All right. I could potentially be okay with the Brotherhood of Dad. Just hieroglyphs. Yeah, it's just a hieroglyphs. The pigment occult. Yeah. Already getting cold in here? Yeah, you gotta hurry up so you can base coat them. Big Pop, you're definitely right. No one wants to admit they're part of a cult while they're in one. You managed to get out of it. It's really easy to see you're in a cult. Doe Legion with Sergeant Breadstick. That's true. The Scarab Enclave. Oh, the Scarab Enclave. Brotherhood of Dust. Those are great names, guys. The Scarab Enclave sounds great. You guys want to be a member of the Scarab Enclave? There you go. The Painting Cabal. Yeah, okay. It's Painting Cabal. Those are incredible names. But Painting Cabal just fits. Yeah. So, what we're naming Aslan is I am putting people's names on bases for my Thousand Sons. So if you want to be part of my Thousand Sons group, we're calling them the Painting Cabal because that's too cool. So, if you want to be a member of the Painting Cabal, ask and I'll let you know. Let's mix that paint. Just do a little bit of that. A little bit more, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's good. And the Painting Cabal is helping me to raise money so I can get a Fellblade. That's what it's about. Which is, I admit, is probably a bit selfish. But we're going to be doing a mini giveaway next week for all of you guys. That's free to enter, thanks to my Patreon. But yeah, just a fun thing to do. Doe Legion got me. Yeah. Lieutenant Sourdough, Captain Ciabatta are all about it. Yeah, well, we got Sergeant Breadstick, and Dundersnuff is Sergeant Breadstick. So she claimed it. Bit for the name, Cabal. Secret plot or group of people who plan to achieve a goal. AKA, get the tank. Yes! Yeah, Mydra. Alright, the Cabal does fit. Alright, because our secret goal is to get Painting Dad a Fellblade. Painting Cabal's solid. Yeah. You guys had incredible names, though. This is why I want you guys to name tanks. If you want to name a tank part of the painting cabal, 1,000 bits. That's a big one because I only have limited tanks. But 100 bits to get your name on a basic infantryman, to become a basic infantryman of the cabal, and to be an elite member. So get your name on a Terminator squad or some kind of elite veteran squad. It's 500 bits. I told anyone if they buy me the Fellblade outright, they get their name on Magnus's mini. Because people keep asking, how do I get my name on Magnus's mini? If I could name a tank, you're out of pocket money. That's okay. That's fine. To notify me of a hurricane update showing it's not going anywhere near. You're sad about that, right? We're cool with the hurricanes, you just don't want the drought. You're gonna shake down the painting son for his lunch money. Yeah, to get his name, yeah. Tell him, man, you gotta donate $1, you get your name on a mini painting son. It's cool. He already has a Marine. He painted a Centurion for me that I have taken to games, so that's his. Making Magnus something like Magnus. Yeah, just to infuriate people. That's incredible, Mydro. How do we give bits? You go on Twitch. You can also just donate $1 or $5, like the equivalent in bits. So 100 bits is $1. Exclamation point donate is the link there, but I think it's cheering. Yeah, you cheer. It's the little I don't know, the little party thing. Magnus the Rouge. Yeah, the Rouge. Yeah, there you go. Hurricanes are definitely more tolerable than tornadoes. I would have to heartily agree with that. Although not great. Tornado already cost me enough money this year, so I have somewhat negative opinions about them. Stay because it only lasts 24 hours. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, Killer Cam was there, guys. It was great. I got to see Killer Cam, so yay for the tornado. A tornado went like on our house. I bet that was a long night, dude. That was crazy. So a tornado hit it hit our house, but mainly it blew over one of our trees. It snapped it in half. It was like one of our healthier trees, and it took down some communication lines, then landed in the middle of the road. So it blocked off the road. And our neighbor called emergency services. And lo and behold, Killer Cam was working. He came out to deal with it. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is a small world. We've been friends since, like, 5th grade. And I ended up moving back into the town where we went to school together, and then he's been there ever since, so... We used to be neighbors, too. Used to. Then he had to up and leave. Yeah, what's wild too, my oldest brother used to work at that fire department as well. So when we had emergencies, and we would call, there was a 2 in 3 chance that someone we know would answer, would show up. You missed the old house? Dang, okay. Oh, Cultured American. All right. Let's get you written down here. You want to be a member of the Sekhmet Terminators, Cultured American? I have one right here. I'll put your name on it if you want. But if you want to be, let's see. Yeah. These are the cool ones here. All right. I just happen to have this dude sitting here, so I shake up the paint pen well. All right, have a good one, Big Papa. Thanks for hanging out today, man. It was great to see you. Am I spelling this? I gotta make sure I'm spelling it right here. And name is so long, dude. I like painting the same thing loads, but I might end up making a lot of allied detachments. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with that. And another member of the painting cabal. There we go. I almost put that in my paint water. Cultured American is newest member there. We're $5 close to the. I'm gonna make a bit goal tracker on here, and if people donate money instead of giving bits, I'll adjust. I'll just manually adjust it. We'll go up toward the total. But this guy, I think, is about done. Let's do one more tiny thing here. End up choosing. You had him, let's see, I wrote this down, as a Terminator. So he's a Terminator. He's one of the Sekhmet Terminators. I have Caboose on there. Yeah. And those are some of my best troops. So I think it's 8 or 9 members already chosen for that squad. And we'll move on either to the other Terminator squad or my Kinatai Blades. We'll fill those out, but yeah. So these are cool minis too. These are the plastic Cataphracti Terminators, and then there's some 3D printed parts. So the arms and the swords. This arm is 3D printed. The shoulders, and then this whole like torso piece is one big piece that I 3D print. This is really early on in my 3D printing as well. So yeah, these are some of the first models I painted for my Thousand Suns army. Okay, we got this guy. No, I can't. He's not done yet. Nope. Spreading freedom. Yeah, that's right. The Sekhmet. Thank you for the bits, though, and thank you for all the donations, guys, toward this. It is a pretty like selfish thing, but I'll take as a secret. Some of the money I earn from Twitch I spend on miniatures, so. Notar's fixed. Awesome. Awesome. Scandalous. I know. It's terrible. Terrible. Get the vacuum army ready. Yeah. Do it. The audacity. Are you here yet, Zen? I'm hungry. Minutes out. Okay, he is on Twitch while driving. Yeah, he's very irresponsible. Getting into 3D printing. Friend gave you an Anycubic resin printer. Nice. Okay. I have an Elegoo Mars Pro 3, which I've had for like 3 years now or so, and yeah, it's been a workhorse for me. It's a nice little printer. Yeah, you got resin printing is can be very frustrating, and it is a like dedicated hobby in itself. What I've noticed since Zen's got his FDM printer is that like FDM printer is so much simpler. There's still I think some complicated things, but like the whole cleaning and curing process of a resin print, it's messy and there's like terrible fumes and like you have to like you're cleaning stuff in isopropyl and you need like a clean in a contaminated area. And so make sure you're using like proper like protective equipment, so don't skimp on that. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that, Aslan. Yeah. Go. There we go. Nice consistent backdrop in there. Super clean. Made sure to clean it before giving. Yeah, and a thing about FEPs. So I might be a very irresponsible resin printing user or whatever, hobbyist, but I tried to replace the FEP on my VAT one time, and it almost destroyed my printer because there's a whole like process with it. It'd be very difficult. What I've found is it's a little more expensive, but 100 times easier to just buy a new VAT. And for my Mars, you can get 2 VATs in a package for like $25, and they come with like the FEP 2s, which are like the newest ones or the newer ones that when I got these and everything. And you literally just pull the old VAT off and put the new one on. I think you pull off a couple like covers over the plastic, but otherwise it's like plug and play. So for me, that's what I do, because again, I almost destroyed my printer. Yeah, definitely don't use water-based resin. Water-based resin is bad news. All right, get a drink of water. Yeah, screen protector is really important too. Yeah. All right. Nice old man here. So here's the stuff, the other stuff I've been working on. All right. Yeah, we have someone here.
Oh, I got your stuff.
What's going on, man? Oh,
Got your terrain.
okay. All right.
It's not gonna fit on.
No, it won't. But we'll put some pieces out here. Hold on.
This is the coolest one. I think.
Zoom out as much.
This is the ruins.
Yeah. Here we go. This is one of 6 bottom level pieces.
That came out so nice.
It did. Yeah. Oh man, some texture paint on there.
Yeah, and it's good.
Yeah. So, your Mars 2 Pro died. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh,
that's
that
too
does
bad. So yeah, bunch of pieces.
That's a top piece.
Oh, it is a top piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it like
nice.
connects like 3 of them. Yeah.
Yep, because it's all like in here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, sweet dude. Man, that's super light. Yeah, that.
I think that other one, like, shake it. I don't know what happened there. I don't. Like, it's a baby rattle now.
That's fine. That's fine. So we got terrain. Hold on. Look at that. That's one piece of terrain, guys. That's one of 6 pieces on the bottom. All right, Butterscotch, have a good one. Yeah. Did you boo? Oh, you're being booed because you're on Twitch while you're driving.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I was at a stoplight when I typed that.
Okay. There you go.
I only text at red lights if I do it all.
I figured.
Yeah, I would never text and drive. That's insane.
Texting and driving. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
Oh, that's cool bees. Yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Yes, you did look amazing, Culture American. Congratulations.
After stream, we should set this up in the other room real quick and take pictures of it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we can put
really
it in
cool.
on Discord.
Sweet dude.
I'm just gonna throw this in the other room then.
Yeah, sounds good.
You just put, yeah.
I'll sit that right here. Sit on that. So yeah, likely story. So I have these little tarantula turrets, and I have the missiles for them that I magnetize. So there's like 2 big missiles, one on either side, or they have like it's like a box of missiles here, so I can get the like multiple missile launcher. So those are the missiles I have for that. But I was going to look up a picture here. Nurgling drones. Is that what you're calling these? You like put like little nurglings in them?
Man, how much of a tease is that every time you fire up Warhammer.com, the Fellblade's
Yeah.
staring you?
Yeah, it's on the home page, like just a picture of the Fellblade.
Yeah, just staring at your eyes.
Every time. Oh dang, they just keep that silver. Okay. This is gonna be easy to paint.
Yeah, are there any Legion colors on it at all?
No, and I don't want to put Legion colors on it.
Okay.
I want to keep it basic.
Yeah, okay.
So, okay, base color is almost done. I just need
Yeah.
I'm literally just gonna paint them like the box because black and white works perfect. So, you have one hanging off the edge. That's really cool. All right. Do you want to see the Votann guy?
Yes, I do actually. I want to see that power sword because I was watching it.
Yeah.
That
That's
thing
pretty
came out
good.
crazy. Yeah, I've only seen you do that a couple times.
Did that on like a librarian. I did it and
Oh, that's gorgeous.
all right, let's see here. Let's get out some black.
Mr. Night Ninja or whatever their name is a very lucky person. That's sick.
Yeah, yep. With the extra Tyranid stuff, that's good. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna send that out to.
Black brown at home.
That's fine.
I put it in my laptop bag, and
You called off work.
yeah, and then I called it for work. Yep.
That's funny. That's no problem at all.
Are you like that hard up for it?
No,
Okay.
no, it's fine. Like I can get drops out of mine anyway, and like
Okay.
worst case scenario, I can go buy some,
Well,
and then I just have a spare bottle.
Okay.
So like I go through the stuff. So the missiles are a strange brown color. Are you talking about these? Those aren't. I don't see them as brown, but these are bright neutral gray. Is the actual color I used on them. It's Oh, on the Nurgling drone. Oh, okay. We're still making jokes about that. It wasn't caught up. Flip that around. My palette's get put through its paces.
Yeah, it is. Chat only.
So, what's going on, Zen? How you doing?
Man, a whole lot of nothing. I was sleeping.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I woke up this morning. I didn't feel great. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just burn some of that PTO I got just cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I texted my manager. She was like, okay, feel better. Goodbye. Have a good weekend.
That's right.
Yep, that was the end of it.
Did you tell her why you were taking off? You took the PTO, or did you just say I'm not in today?
I told her I woke up with heartburn, so I was like, I just have heartburn.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't a lie, but like.
I just don't even tell. I would never tell my bosses why I took days off.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
hey, I won't be in today.
Yep. And yeah, I was like, oh, put in 2 weeks, damn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, did you say you're starting? Well, I assume you're starting a new job, but I remember you talking about maybe you had an interview or something, and that was like all good. Maybe I'm just mixing up several things. I know Caboose had a good interview today. I was thinking the other day, maybe. Either way, congrats.
But yeah, I'm playing MCP. I'm in a TTS league, and I'm playing Wakanda. Because I have some of the minis. I don't have all of them.
Okay.
And Wakanda is like one of the most like killiest affiliations in the game.
Which is weird to think about.
Right.
But yeah, okay.
It's because M'Baku, like the leader of like the Gorilla tribe.
The mountain tribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a leadership where if you get a wild, which counts as a success for attacking, you could convert another die to a success.
Also, every wild is like 2 successes.
Kind of. You only do it once and once per turn, but it's still like another guaranteed hit, and you get to choose when you do it.
Yeah.
So, you block nothing and you have no rerolls. Cool, I'm going to add another point of damage onto that.
Oh, so you do it after they choose their defenses and everything?
Yep.
Dang, okay.
Yeah. So, it could be devastating, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the thing that, like, makes them so killy. And I lost my first game, which I was like, alright, fine, whatever. And I won my second game pretty handedly. And I had my third game this week. And the guy, we join up in a group and voice chat, and we're chatting. And one of the first things he asks me is, how many games have you played? And I'm like, oh no, buddy. I'm like, well, I've been playing for like over a year now. He's like, oh, I've only been playing for like a month. I'm like, oh, buddy.
And that was the guy you beat?
Yeah, and
you
I
beat. Oh, okay.
For the third game, I beat him really
That's
badly.
fine.
I felt bad.
Fine.
I started the game out because I was like, hey man, look, I don't really care about this tournament, right? Like, if I place high in it, it's just bragging rights.
Yeah.
Because it's like their unofficial tabletop simulator tournament for the East Coast.
Okay.
So if I like rank high in this, I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool. Like, it'd be pretty, like, cool bragging rights or whatever. And I was like, man, I'm gonna let you, like, I was like, hey, if you want to talk out your turns, please let me know.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know what decision to make, or if you're thinking about something and you're unsure if that's like a good action or not, I'll gladly talk it out with you because I've been playing for so long.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that sounds great, and then never did it. And even when I tried to be like, hey, like, what are you thinking about doing here? Because, like, you got a couple options. He'd be like, oh, I think I'm just going to do this. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I would show him the error of his ways.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and I almost tabled the guy. Like,
his decision, right?
It's true, yeah.
I mean, he isn't a TTS like a big TTS tournament.
Right, yeah.
Like, he knows what he's getting into.
It didn't feel good, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes you gotta club the baby seals, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
It's part of life. Baby seals get clubbed. So my girl got the job. Took 3 interviews and he was offered a job yesterday.
Sick.
So congrats, dude. That's awesome. Your wife always wants to give an explanation on why she's calling out. I'm like, why? Yeah, just tell him. Yeah, just tell him you won't make it in. Exactly. That's what I do. I would text my boss.
That's crazy.
Be like, I'm not coming in.
Well, I mean, I texted my boss too, but...
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, so my, Hey, Crucial, what's going on, man? So, I'm getting ready for, Wednesday night. What do we do Wednesday night? Patreon hangout. Getting ready for the Patreon hangout. Exclamation point Patreon if you guys want to join. Minimum tier.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Every
yep.
Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern. We hang out and we chit chat. Was getting ready for that, and I got a text message. Oh, I can do promos for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Someone
clip that. Yeah. Just
I
other than me saying it.
I got a text message saying, "Hey, the office is closed tomorrow for continuity training or something. So don't come in and work at your designated recovery area," which my manager and I determined is like my house, right? Like I'm just gonna stay home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clip this. Sometimes you have to club baby seals. Yeah.
So she texts me and she's like, "Hey, did you see that message?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I really like the part that says until further notice." I was like, "Yeah, me too. It's kind of sick." So, wow, that delay is crazy.
It is. Yeah. YouTube delay is crazy.
Yeah, that YouTube delay is insane. So I get a message yesterday. So yesterday I don't go into the office, right? I stay home, obviously. Building's closed. Yesterday at 3:30, they send out a message. "Hey, the all clear has sounded. You're free to come back to the building starting tomorrow." Why don't you just give us the week, like the other day off?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they have us like not come in today?
Because they gotta justify their rent.
I guess, but like, if you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's 3:30," yeah, just whatever. We're just gonna keep it closed all weekend. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, nobody shows up on Friday anyway. Like, Friday's is a ghost town. I don't go in on Mondays because I stay up late on the weekends and I need to like recoup my what do you call it? My sleeping schedule.
Oh, yeah.
So Mondays is like my day to recover. My doctor's office still hasn't called me back, by the way. It has been all week. I've called them 3 times.
Wow, you're like work from home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I left 3 voicemails for them and they haven't responded to any of them. I'm getting like really upset about it. Like,
yeah. Weird.
Yeah, it's like grounds for me to like find a different doctor at this point. Like,
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, tonight I'm going to that new game store to play Magic.
Oh, nice.
It'll be my first time playing Magic in person.
It's like Commander that you play?
Yep, playing Commander tonight. Yep.
Okay, nice.
I have a Tifa deck from Final Fantasy VII.
Cool. No idea what that is.
She's a woman.
Oh.
She's an anime girl.
Okay, it makes sense. Does she have horse ears?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
And I also have a Tifa deck. I technically have 2 Tifa decks.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. One is Tifa Lockhart, the other one is Tifa, Martial Artist.
They're 2 different people or the same person?
Same person, 2 different cards.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. That's fair. She's very popular in specific circles. Yeah. I imagine.
Italian congressional Congress or whatever.
What?
Yeah. Italian Parliament really likes Tifa. Really, really popular.
Like, is that like a meme or is that like an actual thing? I don't know.
So, a couple of years ago, in Italy, like they had a Parliament hearing, and like this guy was like getting ready to set up like like an AV thing, and in the middle of the Parliament hearing, he just puts on like Tifa porn.
Oh, okay.
In the middle of the Italian Parliament, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Honest mistake, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They just all sat there. They just.
Bobby Boopy. Yeah, they got really upset. I don't know.
Oh man. Yeah, tell me Italian. What's the upset Italian sound like?
I don't know. Hey, the gabagoo.
Yeah.
There's no more gabagoo. That's what Italian. The upset Italian sounds like.
Oh man, Lord Tidbit from White Dwarf this month. Apparently Votann confirmed to have the Tau, given the Tau their iron technology. I think that's been a thing for a long time. That was like some original, maybe not quite original Tau lore, but that's like really old Tau lore. That it was the Demiurge is what they call them. But then later renamed Votann. code on here. Said Italian mad at their brajol isn't spicy enough. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The brajol.
Speaking of town, oh, here we go. Kroot mech rumor engine? No, I doubt that. I don't think that's a Kroot, like, power fist thing. Probably something for Kill Team.
Yeah. Or Necromunda.
Yeah.
It's like biomechanical.
So, yesterday morning, all that Inductii rules, like, all those rules came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of sitting around a little bit of time to kill in the morning before streaming. I was like, you know what? I'm curious what the Big Heresy Discord, what each like faction channel is saying about their inductee. I'm just curious to see what people's opinions were. And it was the strangest like look into like different faction like player cultures that I was not expecting.
Okay.
So some of them I went into, so there was like I can't remember all of them specifically, but I just went down the line. So the Dark Angels players were all mad that theirs sucked. The Dark Angels player one does not suck at all. Like, they're 9-point dudes and they all have a Volkite Charger.
Okay.
Which, if you were to pay that for like a support squad, it's like 140 points minimum.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're 90 points.
Right.
So like you're just it's crazy cheap. Well, maybe they're like 120 points. Anyway, it's a huge point difference. You can get up to 20 of them in a squad. It's crazy good. So, he already got Lysander. Yeah.
Already have Lysander, yeah.
Yeah. We need to paint Lysander.
That's a damn good question.
Oh, okay. You have a meeting about budget too? Oh, that sucks. An hour-long meeting about budgeting. Yeah, it's rough. So... Yeah, that was the Dark Angels. Just complaining that it sucked. Like, everybody was. Every single person was just complaining that theirs was the worst. The worst ever. Just getting 20 dudes with Volkite Chargers for less than 200 points. Crazy. Terrible. Let's see, other notable ones, the Imperial Fist players were complaining that theirs was terrible, which is also funny because theirs is also really good.
What is it?
So you can give, I think it's for every 10 models, you can give one of them a heavy bolter or an autocannon.
That's ridiculous, okay.
But then on top of that, and you have to pay for them and everything,
right.
So they're not free. But on top of that, if they stand still when they shoot, all of their weapons get the pinning 0 rule.
What is 0?
It doesn't modify the leadership, but you put a pin status on someone, or you make them take a pin check.
Right.
When you shoot at them, basically, with all of your weapons down, not just the heavy bolter autocan, like all their bolters and stuff. So you're just throwing out statuses with them. So I'm trying to play Warhammer like he's
pretty much
a Terran main.
I don't have any bunkers. I wish I did.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Bunker Town was pretty cool when it was just indexes at the beginning of 10th. There's this guy playing Imperial Fist and he was just playing Hammerfall bunkers.
The 3 Hammerfall bunkers or whatever.
4, I think it was.
Was it 4? Oh, okay.
Whatever he was running, it worked though. It was working for a while.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's those guys. The who was next on this list? The Raven Guard Discord. There was one. There was a Discord with like 15,000 people. Like, it's a huge Discord. The Raven Guard Discord. There was one person that said, "Hey, our inductee rules are out." Nobody else said a thing, and this was after like 5 hours. There was nothing. It was just one person.
Yeah, because they're studying it in secret, dude.
Maybe, yeah. It was just funny, or just like literally nobody plays Raven Guard.
No, they all play Raven Guard.
It was
in silence.
Yeah, I was in the Age of Darkness server. Yeah, the other one was so the Space Wolves players were really excited because it's basically like they get their Grey Slayers or whatever. They're like
whatever.
That's what theirs are.
Cool.
The Sons of Horus one was 4 different people within 3 hours were like, "Hey guys, we got our inductee rules, here's the link." And then like 3 people would comment and another person would be like, "Hey, we got our inductee rules, here's the link." And it was just different people that just kept like posting that they got the rules. The only server that people did that. Like every other server it was like one person. Yeah, and they just like people just completely ignored.
They're all vying for Horace's attention, right?
I don't.
Little Horace posting it. You got Abaddon posting it.
I guess.
You got
yeah.
Logan posting it.
Yeah.
Like, it's the whole group. What are they called?
The Mournival or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. One guy from the Mournival comes in and posts it and then leaves.
Yeah. No one listens to what he says.
Yeah. So another guy comes in.
Yeah. So that was really funny. The Thousand Suns was like people breaking out Excel spreadsheets to figure out the exact math and like how much damage the Inductii squad does when they shoot and everything when you combine all the different. And it was like the GIF meme of the girl like seeing all the the equations or whatever. Yeah, that was the Thousand Suns one. Can't remember some of the other notable ones, but it was just funny. Like you went into like the Raven Guard one. There's just one person that posts.
Yeah.
And there's
what about the Night Lords one?
I don't remember the Night Lords one.
Word bearers or world eaters? Those
the world eaters really excited. Cool. Because they get a prime advantage that's usable by medics.
Okay.
That just like popped up in those rules.
I think the sandwich might be here. It's going to be here, yeah.
Okay. So they just straight up get like a medic that they're called like a butcher surgeon.
Yeah. Okay.
And they turn the squad they join into the Ravening Madmen as one of their rules.
Ooh.
That's like a really crazy rule, or it's one of their rules. They have a couple rules that are like these guys really crazy. But yeah, they were all excited, like finding different combinations for it and stuff. But man, it was just funny. I read through this yesterday, and I thought about talking about it yesterday, and I forgot about it. But I had like almost all of them just kind of had something funny about them, and I was like, it's not even like themed to the Legion with how people were acting. It was just like so funny to see like a microcosm of specific players and what they're like, how they were like reacting to news.
Did you want to go eat first, and I'll talk to chat for a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Night Lords seemed hype for. Yeah, the Night Lords one's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the Night Lord one is sick. Can you ping the same person with 6 ups in that one? Because I think it's worded really weird. Like each one is only like 1 per person or something.
The precision?
Yeah, the precision hits at the end.
Oh, at the very end. Yeah, so those ones aren't precision.
You have to have precision in order to do it. You have to have a weapon that has precision in order to do that thing, right? And then
is that what they said?
Yes, and then for each person alive that has a precision weapon, you roll a d6 on a 6. You ping somebody for a pip of damage. But I don't know if that's if it's like 1 per person or whatever. So is it just going to leave like 5 guys with like 1 damage on them each, right? Like yeah, the food's outside.
Every model in the unit which has an unscrupulous murder special rule, you roll a dice every unmodified 6. Allocate a single wound to any enemy model of their choosing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can put multiple on one dude.
Yeah, so you could just so as somebody's running away, you could just like snipe their like attached person, or you could snipe that's kind of crazy.
The Nuncio Vox, that's what you get, because then they can't rally before they're. But you can do that even if they hold in the combat.
Right.
Not just
hold, disengage or fall back.
Or fall back, which is really good because normally if people hold, all you get to do is hold. Yeah, I'll go eat. All right. All right. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
I'm gonna talk to Chad about some drama. Okay. Some Gundam drama.
Oh, jeez. All right. Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, what's going on, guys? What has he got going on here? Got a whole bunch of little minis. Oh yeah. So I am currently in the midst of getting into the Gundam card game, and I'm learning a lot about Bandai as a card game company and how they operate and how insane it is. So from what I understand, Bandai determines who they have as distributors, which is fine, I guess. They determine that, I think, once per quarter. So you could apply and get turned down, and then you have to wait 3 months and apply again. And it is not for Bandai in total, it is per IP. So there's a store here in town that they have Bandai licensing for Digimon, for One Piece, for I think there's a Dragon Ball Z one, they cannot get the one for Gundam. Bandai refused it 3 times in a row for them to get Gundam, which is crazy. They also, the way the game is, and this is very odd. So the way the game is, you have starter decks. There are 5 starter decks, and every starter deck has cards in it that are only in the starter deck, and they just so happen to be really good cards. And when I say they're only in there, like, it'll be like, you know, just generic Gundam, the they call it Grandpa or whatever. He'll be in there, but he'll have different rules than the ones you could get out of the booster pack set. So if you want that version, you have to buy the starter deck. The starter deck was $11.99 MSRP. Because they went out of print almost immediately, they are now up to $70 a piece. And there are 4 different ones. They vary in, you know, quality and price as well, because like the market value. There's a 5th starter deck coming out that is introducing a brand new color. So just like you would play in Magic, there are different colors. You can only have 2 colors per deck. This, like purple or whatever, the new color coming out is really good. So what they're doing is, they are doing events where you sign up for an event. It blows so hard, Crucial. You sign up for an event at a local store, right, through an app, and you pay extra money, you know, whatever the store sets it to. But you get the starter deck. You get starter deck 5 is what they're calling it. Then you also crack it open and you play against other people with the starter deck, right, to get used to it, whatever. And, you know, as like a thank you for coming, like Bandai also gives like promotional cards out that like everybody gets one. Maybe the winner will get like a bonus pack or something like that, you know, whatever. So stores said, okay, I'm going to set my, you know, my thing to 12 people. I'm going to allocate, 12 decks to that event, and then whatever else I get to selling to the public. Bandai, as part of their licensing agreement, says that you have to give out like starter decks and like those types of things to the tournament people first before you could sell to the public. If you get X amount, they have to go to the people that signed up for the tournament first, and then the rest go to the public. Before they even shipped, Bandai said, we are shipping you less than what we originally thought. No. What is MTG doing with their paper stuff? Because I'm unaware of that. Because this looks like, I haven't had a single issue with anything Magic. Unless you're just talking about like the amount of stuff MTG is pumping out. So they said, okay, we're shipping every store. Like, hey, we told you we're going to ship 20. We're actually only going to ship 16. So the store that signed up for 12 was like, okay, I have 12 for the tournament people and then 4 for the general public. They get their packages and they have 8. And Bandai's like not responding to any emails or anything like that. Every store got shorted more than what they signed up for originally, and they got shorted more than what they were told they were going to get. So now stores here are like scrambling, because I'm in a Discord for this game specifically, and every store that is like affiliated has like a channel in there. So I bounce around and like read all of them. And they were talking about how, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. We got way less than what we expected. Whoever shows up that day, we'll talk about it amongst everybody. We'll kind of see what we're gonna do. We have no idea what's going on. This all sucks. Sorry. Yeah. So then this weekend was Bandai Fest, I think, in Dallas. No, they don't know what they're doing yet. They're just gonna see who shows up and kind of take it from there, right? You don't pay for the tournament until you get there. So it's not like people are like losing out financially, right? But it still is like really whack, because like a lot of these places, like they have 12 spots and 15 to 20 people signed up for it. Like some of the more popular stores for this have like 20 slots, and then they have 36 applicants, right? Where the first 20 are in, and then the other 16 are like on a waiting list. If somebody drops, they get bumped up. But it's only if they drop in the app, right? So it's, yeah. So this weekend was Bandai Fest in Dallas, and apparently it was horrendous to the point where, and I don't think it was just Gundam, right? Bandai Fest includes like the One Piece players, which I've heard are a breed of people. Dude, Crucial, I don't want to talk about it. I'll circle back around to that comment in a second. So Bandai Fest happens, and they're shorting people at the event. Like, people signed up for like things at the event to get the purple deck, the new deck, and yeah, they don't have enough there, and they're like holding it back for other people, and then like scalpers are coming in on the backside. And then on top of that, you know, like, I heard that there was, I don't know the specifics of it. I never, there's like a 45-minute video that I'm not watching, of this guy who's like vlogged it. But it devolved into, dude, the One Piece people are a breed. From what I have seen, personal experience, anecdotal, sorry if you guys play. Yeah, so it devolved into people getting in like verbal altercations with staff, and like a couple like judges who people assumed worked for Bandai got spit on. There was a lot of spitting going on at this event for some reason. I don't know what happened. It sounds like it just completely broke down. They had to put out, like, Bandai put out an official like notification about it, like, hey, we're sorry, but like, why did you guys take this out on like the staff at the event, because they're not Bandai employees, like that, so, you know, sorry to them. Yeah, the game is just a shit show. And to circle back around to what you were saying, Crucial, about how it's, you know, game's still finding its footing, I have been a Gundam fan since Toonami. So Cartoon Network used to have a block of anime on from like 3 p.m. to like 6 or something like that, or 4 to 6. And they used to play Gundam on there all the time. And that was back when I was in high school. So 13, 14, 15 years old. And I've been collecting Gun Plus for like over 20 years now. I have seen Gundam IP related things come and go so often. And Bandai loves doing that to Gundam, and I don't know why. They have this cycle where they plug the ever-loving shit out of it. And they're like, here comes this new Gundam thing, we're going to put a bunch of money into marketing behind it, we're going to put a bunch of money into like promoting it, and then it comes out, and then they like completely ignore it. They completely ignore the IP. The perfect and most recent example is Gundam Evo, which was their Overwatch clone. It's a hero shooter. It was actually legitimately super fun, because it's Overwatch, but you're playing with giant mechs. That game was phenomenal. It was really good. They put a bunch of money into marketing because like they had open betas, and during the open betas they gave out, I think they did what's called like Twitch bounties. And the thing with the Twitch bounty is, if you're a streamer, they'll give you like a like there's a bounty board, and you could sign up for it and be like, oh, I'm gonna play this game, you know, like it's usually for like the XQCs and like the Moist Criticals of the world, right? That's why a lot of those people play like random games, is because there's a bounty board for it. Among Us is the perfect example of a bounty board game. Somebody paid for that, and then every streamer was playing it at the same time. Yeah. So Gundam Evo was a bounty board game, so that means that Bandai put money behind it. Moist Critical was playing it and was seriously considering like bringing it to his esports team. And yeah, the game came out, and Bandai was like, okay, thanks guys, goodbye. And the game just died. It died within a year. They shut down the servers. And they're like, yeah, if you spent money, sorry. Like, we're not doing any refunds. It's so insane. I don't know why they spit on the judges. I don't think it did anything. And I don't know Bandai games enough to be like, oh no, this is just perfectly indicative of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Aslan. Like, and it sucks. So I'm afraid that this game is just gonna like flop immediately.
Is that the miniature game?
No, the card game.
Oh, the card game. Yep. Oh, okay.
Oh, so you didn't listen to the stream at all? Huh?
No.
Well, I'll tell you off stream about this.
I was into that sandwich.
Yeah, you were just you were just so into it.
I was. All right.
Is it really, Aslan? GBO 2 is super fun, or it was. It was super, super fun, but once they started getting into, like, the really, like, hyper, like, what are they called? There's realistic, and then there's like super robot, right? Like once you start getting into like the super robot side of Gundam, like it's you lose all interest in GBO2. You have a hyper realistic Gundam game, and you're gonna have characters in there that have like hands that burn and shoot lasers out of them, but it's like the rest of it is like realistic mechs with like giant machine guns. They're just getting clapped.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I was talking about Bandai Fest this weekend. I'll kind of just get the highlight points of it. Gundam TCG is in shambles. They are under shipping the amount of like decks that they're selling, and Bandai had like an event this weekend, and people were fighting judges there and fighting like staff,
Fighting judges.
And then a couple judges got spit on.
Nice. All right.
Because people thought they were Bandai employees, and they're not. They were just like staff at the event.
Just people that like the game, and
Yeah.
yeah.
The TCG is a little bit more merit because it's being tied to the miniature game. I don't think so. As that's just a promotional thing that they were doing, Aslan. Oh, Lorcana too. Yeah, but Lorcana is like still bumping for all the weirdos that play it. Sorry if you guys play it.
What about there's another one. FFG put out a card game. It had a terrible launch. Is that Keyforge?
That sounds familiar.
Anybody ever play Keyforge? That game has a really weird system for a card game too.
I think that the because I have one of those starter sets. I never met a Lorcana player. I firmly believe they're all Disney paid shills. Yeah, I do. I've never seen one. I think people just buy it for the collection, right? They're just trying to like get that gold foil Snow White, dude. I need it. Bandai can't compete in the miniature wargaming space. Does so with great models, but then decides to be a scummy corporation with bad business practices. Color me surprised. Yeah, I'm wondering how that miniature game is going to play out. Because it's not set to come out until next year.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
No, I don't think so either.
Just from what I've seen, like, it doesn't seem like something that people are going to play. You play Keyforge once or twice, yeah. Keyforge is wild. What it was, you bought your like booster pack, or like a pack. I don't know how much the pack. They were more than just like a booster pack, but it came with a deck.
Oh.
And that was the deck you played with.
Okay.
You didn't change anything. Like it had, and everything had a QR code for that deck to mark that deck with its exact like contents.
Okay.
And what would happen is when you played that deck, and it was supposed to be when you play like in any kind of like organized manner or whatever, but you would actually you would record your scores whenever you played any kind of organized event, and you could only play a deck so many times before it like burnt out. So if there was a deck that was like broken, it got harder and harder to win with that deck, and then it would be like, nope, can't use it anymore.
That's horrible. I hate that.
Yeah, so well, the game was really popular, but when it launched, people just bought all this stuff, and then it they didn't have any in stock for like months, and so people were waiting, which sounds like a typical TCG at this point, like with how it works, but. Yeah, people really liked it. They liked the game and everything. I don't play TCG, so I don't know, but...
I wonder how many people are buying TCG stuff because they're like, oh, this is going to be the next Pokemon. And if I have the first edition base set, everything, it'll be worth money in 10 years. I'm going to put it in my gun safe, and it'll be my kid's retirement plan, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many people are doing that.
I'm sure there are people like that. I feel like the kids that... The people that do that do not have kids. They're like, it's going to be my retirement plan. I'm going to get rich off of this. I don't know though. Not saying people with kids are any more rational, or less rational.
The VTuber TCG sells out for another reason. Aslan.
There's a VTuber TCG.
Yeah, it's called V Card. You get it?
Oh, ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, Gooner cards. That too, but yeah.
There's like.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, I only know about V Card because
Aslan collects all 3. 3 different purposes. Different purpose each one. Yeah, old packs to gather dust. I mean, value. Yeah.
Gamer subs, yeah. The one that I know of, Pay Money Wubby, his like manager, girlfriend, whatever, she does like art for one of them. I think it's V Card, but I don't know who's on them. I don't know anything about VTubing.
I really don't get into collectible card games. It's just not my thing.
You got your Magic art cards I gave you over there, I seen.
I do, yeah, they're sitting right there. I played. What am I supposed to do with them? What do you besides set them somewhere we can look at them?
I was laughing at cultural America.
Oh, yeah. Sure. All right, Butterscorch, have a good one.
I watched one VTuber and she's an independent.
Do they have like a corporation? They have like corporate VTubers?
Yes. Yeah, any of them, if they're HoloLive or VShojo or I don't know what the other ones are. They have corpo VTubers. And they have to they have a schedule and they have like it's very, very strict.
I don't believe we're living in reality.
Dude, the money behind it in Japan is huge. That's why. Like HoloLive, I think HoloLive English doesn't make as much money as like HoloLive Japan does.
You talking about Gundam Assemble?
No, not Assemble. We were talking about I was talking about the Gundam TCG. I follow one VTuber on Twitter, and for a while my entire Twitter was just VTuber news and lore, and it was like I was inundated with it.
Did you officially get off Twitter?
I go on there
No,
for like I go on there for 2 minutes and I'm like, oh god, the horrors, and then I leave and go back to Instagram.
Not that Instagram is like much better.
Well,
but...
you know, my Instagram is horrendous.
Yeah, yours is.
In particular,
because I don't know, it's your VTubers and horse girls, and then it just messes up everything.
That one is real rough, man. That one is nightmare fuel. Oh yeah, Ninja Sanji. Yeah, that one's real controversial. Yeah, Niji, I think, had a bunch of like VTubers that like on and off like stream were saying like horrendous racial stuff.
Nice, yeah, okay.
And then they're like, "Teehee is just that's just how a VTuber is." Hee. And they're like, "Yeah, they're just gonna leave it, right?" So they leave VTubers there, and it just causes a bunch of people to leave.
It's like the in Minecraft thing, right?
Oh no, they don't even bother saying that.
No,
like, they just,
okay.
Just full blown like craziness. Man, I absorbed MLP knowledge through osmosis, dude. I don't want to hear that. I absorbed that through cultural osmosis, man. I've been chronically online for years, and you just absorb it.
I feel like I have been too.
You could name.
I don't
some
know.
Of the ponies, can't you?
I cannot.
That's a lie.
Unless I throw out like random like kid name things.
Okay.
That's the most I got, but I don't think I can name. I can't think of the name of one
That's
My Little
crazy.
Pony.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There was the guy at my local store.
The Brony guy. Yeah,
the Brony
the
guy.
Honda Civic, right, or whatever.
Yeah, no, I had the Honda Civic. He had the Prius and then bought a Mustang.
Yeah.
But there was another guy at my local store who had a daughter who was really into it, and he was telling me about it, and he was telling me like, yeah, the lore is really good for it, and I was like, okay.
Back in the day when it was like really popular, I was like, there has to be something here.
All right, Blue, have a good one.
Later, Blue. I was like, there has to be something here. So I fired up like 2 episodes, and I was like, 2 or 3. I don't even remember if I even gave it a solid chance. And I was like, this is a show for little girls. I am not going to continue watching this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I did, however...
Made it through 2 or 3 seasons. He's like, nah, I don't think I like it.
No, I don't, Went to go see the movie premiere night. I don't think this is for me. Just got back from... Whatever, Mitral.
Yeah.
I did start watching Carol and the End of the World. I watched it last night.
It's a weird show.
It is a very weird show.
It's super weird.
And I don't know if I like it or not.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I just watched it. And by the end of it, I was like, okay.
Did you watch 8 episodes or 10? Because there were 10.
I watched all of the episodes.
Okay,
whatever that was.
Okay.
Because I thought there were more than there were.
Yeah, okay.
And the show literally just ends.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's how it should be, right? Like, with that whole situation.
Right.
I hate the animation with a burning passion. It's disgusting. It's, corpo art. Have you ever seen that? Like, the corporate art that was, like, it was around for a while, like, super recently. It's like corporate, like very like generic art style for like cartoons and stuff.
Okay. I see a lot of them like that. Like a lot of Netflix shows have that kind of.
No, that one was particular.
That one. Okay. Okay.
Did I not save it?
Yeah. So I would watch that show, and I couldn't decide if the show wanted to be funny or like always serious, because of like the character. Like Carol is like literally the most boring person ever. And then I don't know. There ends up being like there's some funny parts, but I don't think the show like. I think it calls itself a comedy, but it's not always.
It doesn't.
Like,
It's a drama series, according to.
does it
like,
just say drama? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I mean when I say like corporal art, right? Like, have you ever seen this stuff?
Oh
before?
yeah.
Like the
Okay.
generic like
Okay.
Google art that you would see. That's what the show is animated like. It feels like that, but with like weird nudity and stuff. It's such a bizarre show.
It is a really bizarre show.
You too, Dunder Snuff. Have a good weekend.
I have a good one. K-pop's jittery style. That's the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I guess what they're. We were talking about Carol and the End of the World. It's a show on Netflix. And I watched it kind of on a whim and stayed through some of the initial shock of really weird stuff that happens right at the beginning that you just like.
The first episode made me not want to watch the rest of the show. Like,
Yeah.
it was such a horrible pilot.
Yeah, I was just it's just a weird show, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. Decided to continue. I ended up really, really liked it by the end of it.
She's such a shit character.
She is. Yeah, that's the whole point, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I hate her as a character.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone around her is so much more like interesting and like cool, and she is just terrible.
Yeah.
And it's not even like, oh, she's just boring. Like, no, she's like a bad person.
Everybody's kind of a bad person at that point, but yeah, she definitely is.
It's not that they're bad people, as in like the person who like the woman who's like really into Tibet and stuff. Like, that's kind of whatever, right? Like,
yeah, the insufferable like rich lady. Or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Whereas like, I don't know, with Carol, it's just like she's so boring and like resistant to like doing anything.
Yeah, she is.
I heard Blue Eyed Samurai was whack. I heard that show was bad.
Yeah, the episode I really didn't like from that Caroline of the World was the second to last episode, like the we call it like the penultimate episode or whatever it was.
I watched the what was the episode I watched last night? It was.
Well, people are saying that Blue Eyed Samurai is good.
Oh, I heard it was really bad. I heard the animation was hard to watch.
I think I'm gonna finish this one. I think we're gonna call stream today because.
Okay, it's 2:00, right?
I gotta go. Yeah, it's 2:00, and I gotta go. I gotta go continue on making this dinner.
Okay. Are you kicking me out?
No.
Take my sandwich with me?
No, dude. No.
Okay.
I know you haven't even eaten your sandwich yet.
You know, I haven't eaten anything today yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, nice.
I don't know if it's nice or not.
The intermittent fasting.
Sure. Yeah, accidental intermittent fasting.
Yeah. Incidental intermittent fasting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really don't know how to feel about the show. I think I don't like it though. Like, I'm way leaning more towards I don't like it. The animation is so hard to sit through. Because like I hate. It's not the animation itself. I'm misspeaking when I'm saying that. It's the design. The character designs are horrible to look at.
I think Zen hates animation.
That's objectively false.
I think that's.
No, in Carol.
Oh, Carol, the End of the World.
I'm
That's
talking
okay.
about culture. The animation's like yeah. Yeah, 3D CGI anime is like hard to look at, in my opinion. It doesn't feel good. Like what's the oh man, Fist of the North Star is like a classic anime. And they're redoing it, or they redid it recently with 3D CGI, and it doesn't look right.
Yeah, I mean, we watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was very much an okay movie to me. Like I didn't think it was anything great, just like a musical movie or whatever.
I got reminded the other day. I was looking for Tokyo Ghoul. I was told to watch it. Another anime. And I got reminded of one of the my favorite animes I totally forgot about. That's how much I like it. It's called Dororo. And oh my god, I seen that anime. I think a friend of mine recommended it to me. I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. And I was blown away by it. It's so good. It's hard to find anime that isn't about teenagers and also doesn't have hypersexuality in it.
Or both.
Or both, yeah. So finding shows that are like that are rare. And I really liked I heard about that one, I don't know. But it's really hard to find those types of animes, and Dororo was like that. It was so good. It was a cool story, it was great animation, it was cool fighting. It's short, it's one season, it's contained. They're not going to do any more. You don't have to worry about watching 800 episodes.
Isn't that One Piece that has 1,000 episodes?
Yeah, so there's one called Detective Conan.
Okay.
This high schooler kid gets turned into a little boy, and then he has to solve crimes.
Oh, they put 1,000 episodes out for that?
There's I think 2,000 or 3,000.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
Or
His girlfriend still hangs out with him, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of
But
course.
doesn't know that it's him.
Oh. Okay.
So hijinks ensue.
Yeah. Anime.
Oh, you can look up her skirt.
Jesus.
Because he's so short.
2,000 episodes of that.
Yeah.
One Piece has a Netflix live action series, right?
Yes.
How are they gonna? What? You're just gonna continue that
No,
after?
I think because they could abridge it, right? I think One Piece abridged is way shorter.
Yeah.
Because they cut out all the fluff.
Yeah.
There are almost 300 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
When they cut out the fluff and made Dragon Ball Kai.
Yeah, you told me about that.
It's 100 episodes.
It's actually watchable.
Yes,
right?
it's very, very watchable.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna find someone to raid.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's raid a VTuber.
No.
Anybody from VShojo on?
Don't know what that is. I'm gonna say no. Where's that? I thought I saw J7's on. Raid J7. Where's J7? Jeez. No way he's all the way down.
Studio J7?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, he must have just got on.
Oh. Did he?
4 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll raid Studio J7, guys.
You gonna knock on their door?
Froggy PhD? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Alright. Let's go raid Studio J7. Hopefully my ads finish before that's done. Guys, thanks for coming to hang out today. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thanks, Zed, for coming over. Thanks for lunch.
Yeah, appreciate it.
In the print. And, yeah, I should be on Sunday night. I'll be painting some more minis. Maybe finishing up these tarantulas or something. But, yeah, should be a good time. You guys have a great weekend. Go say hi. Go follow Studio J7 if you don't already. And I'll see you guys on Sunday.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.